Efforts to make homes more eco-friendly as air pollution intensifies. How popular is the trend? Composing an original piece of music in just 10 seconds, AI approaches the frontier of art. Meet Double H, a startup with light therapy technology to sculpt abs using LEDs. 3 eggs cost 100 billion Zimbabwean dollars? Why do currencies have different values? Find out more on today's Bizline.
Furniture is always with us, where we sleep, read, and rest. When wood is bonded and finished using toxic chemicals, the furniture made from it can pollute the air in our homes and pose health risks. As more consumers have become aware of the harmful effects, interest in eco-friendly materials has been soaring. Find out why and explore the future of green homes. This is a furniture store in Seoul. This brand is generating interest as all of its products are made from eco-friendly materials. Ilum is Korea's first furniture maker to use the low-emissions E0 grade wood in its entire lineup. This is why consumers who worry about toxicity and the health of their families are visiting in growing numbers.
저희 가구는 100% 친환경 E0 이상의 자재로 만들어서 고객분들께서 친환경 자재라는 점을 마음에 들어 하시고 많이 구입하십니다. 특히나 젊은 어머님들이 아이들 책상이나 다른 가구를 구입하시면서 친환경 자재에 대한 문의를 많이 하시는 편입니다.
More and more Korean companies are making their products from eco-friendly materials and engaging in green marketing. The emphasis on green materials in the Korean furniture market began with the entry of IKEA in 2014. It earned the trust of consumers by using only European E0 grade boards, prompting Korean companies to introduce eco-friendly materials into their lineups too. But what does E0 actually mean? The safest furniture would be made from all-natural wood. However, it is difficult and costly to obtain all-natural wood large enough to make furniture from. Thus, furniture is usually made from glued laminated timber, MDF, and particle boards. The adhesives used to manufacture these processed wood boards emit formaldehyde, a toxic substance. A grade is given to the board depending on how much formaldehyde it emits. Looking at the amount emitted per liter, SE0 is less than 0.3 milliliter per liter, and E0 is less than 0.5, and E1 is 1.5. In the past, the focus of interior decor was on design, color, and brand. Now, on top of these, eco-safety has become a key criteria. This is why home furnishing brands are aggressively marketing the green materials used in their products.
산업사회 이후에 현대사회가 도시화되고 공업화되어지면서 환경에 대한 파괴와 우려들이 굉장히 많이 나타나고 있는데 이러한 이유 때문에 주거 공간이나 이런 실내 공간에서도 친환경 자재에 대한 수요와 관심이 많이 집중된다고 할 수 있습니다. 인테리어 자재 중에서 많은 재료들이 아토피나 알러지를 일으키고 있기 때문에 이러한 것으로부터 사람들의 두려움과 불안 심리가 작용하게 되고 그러므로 인해서 친환경 재료를 선호하는 것으로 보여집니다.
The trend doesn't end with furniture. Consumers want to use eco-friendly materials in the entire living space, from wallpaper to paint and flooring. This store not only sells eco-friendly paint, but also teaches customers how to paint their own homes. It offers a wide range of eco-friendly non-toxic paints to meet the needs of their customers.
저희는 환경 인증 마크, 친환경 건축자재 최우수 등급, 그리고 한국과 미국 천식 알러지 협회에서 알러지 케어 인증을 받은 프리미엄 친환경 페인트를 취급하고 있습니다. 요즘 저희 매장을 찾으시는 분들은 대부분 그 셀프 인테리어라는 그런 트렌드적인 부분에 많이 민감하신 분들인데요. 본인이 이제 직접 인테리어를 하다 보니까 자재의 경우는 친환경 자재를 꼭 찾고 있어요.
As more and more consumers are placing importance on ecological value of products, more companies are actively making eco-friendly products and seeking certification. The Korea Environmental Industry and Technology Institute issues the Eco Label for products that cause less pollution and conserves energy. More than 40 governments around the world, including the EU, US, Canada, and Japan, have implemented eco-labeling systems. To obtain the eco-label, products have to be put through a rigorous and costly evaluation process, from document review to field inspection and testing. However, due to a growing interest in the environment and consumer needs, more companies are voluntarily seeking the eco-label certification. In Korea, 2,794 companies have applied for the eco-label as of this year. This is a huge leap compared to 37 back in 1992. As of May of 2016, over 17,000 products have obtained the eco-label certification.
인증 제품 수는 매년 20%씩 늘어나고 있습니다. 그래서 현재는 17,000개 제품 정도가 인증을 받고 있습니다. 이 17,000개의 제품이 인증받았다는 건 세계적으로 보면은 세계 2위에 해당이 됩니다. 제일 많은 데는 중국인데요. 그 다음으로 많은 인증 제품 수를 가지고 있습니다. 이렇게 인증이 꾸준히 늘어나는 것은 환경과 안전에 대한 소비자의 관심이 높아지고 있고 여기에 따른 기업의 대응이 활발하기 때문이라고 생각됩니다.
However, as interest in eco-friendly interior design grows, some companies have been found marketing their goods as eco-friendly without certification under reliable and recognized standards. Consumers have to be informed with accurate facts and make careful decisions. With air pollution causing people to stay indoors and take greater interest in their health and environment, more consumers are seeking to make their living spaces toxic-free zones. This is powering the growth of the eco-friendly interior design market.
에코 또는 친환경, 에너지 세이브 이런 것들이 현대사회의 키워드인데요. 이러한 시장은 사람들의 관심을 불러일으킬 것이라고 생각합니다. 재료뿐 아니라 친환경적 마을과 도시가 미래 주거 환경의 필수적 요구가 될 것이라고 생각되어집니다.
With pollution and the external environment getting worse, consumers are trying to create cleaner and safer spaces within their homes. As this need will last into the future, the eco-friendly interior design market will also continue to grow.
Artificial intelligence is widely reckoned as a technology that will shape future industries. However, it is spreading out into a field once thought as uniquely human, namely art. Take a look at the music composing AI developed by a Korean research team and explore the potential but also the limitations of the technology. Artificial intelligence applies the principles of human learning, allowing machines to perform tasks that could only be performed by humans before. AI machines are already in use in some surprising fields, such as robot journalism and case analysis in law firms. Art is another surprising field that AI is foraying into. It was once thought that artificial intelligence would never be capable of making art or writing creatively, as such artistic activities require the human imagination. Music is no exception, as it is thought to be one of the most abstract forms of art. Recently, 2 songs were released by an artist named Void. These 2 electronica tracks were produced by none other than an artificial intelligence machine developed by a team of researchers at Seongkyungkwan University. How were the AI-composed tracks received by the general public?
별로 들으면서 인공지능이 작곡했다 이런 생각은 별로 안 들었고 그냥 이제 사람이 평범하게 작곡한 것 같은 느낌이 들었어요.
This is the first time that AI-composed music was released to the public in Korea.
저희가 만든 AI 작곡은 실제 인간 전문가들이 머리에서 일어나는 현상들을 그대로 모델링을 해서 실제 사람이 어떠한 일을 했을 때 예술적인 작업을 했을 때 정말 머리에서는 어떻게 동작을 하는지 그것들을 직접 관찰을 해가지고 거기로부터 아이디어를 얻어서 이렇게 알고리즘을 만들고 있습니다.
It only takes the AI 5 to 10 seconds to create the melody and harmonies that go into a piece of music. What are the underlying processes taking place before a piece of music is created using AI?
일단 곡이 밝은 곡이 될지 어두운 곡이 될지 그 분위기라든지 빠를지 느릴지 그런 매우 높은 수준에서 음악의 특성들을 결정해주고요. 인공지능이 그 인간의 음악을 학습을 해서 일반화하는 모델을 도출합니다. 그리고 그 모델을 바탕으로 확률적으로 새로운 음악을 생성해내는 방식이 기본적인 인공지능 음악 작곡 방법입니다.
The basic principle behind the music composing AI is deep learning, just like AlphaGo. It analyzes the musical properties of the music it is given and learns musical theory from the data. However, the team added an additional element to the deep learning called evolutionary computation, which improves on the music composed.
진화연산이란 자연계의 생물이 진화하는 그 메커니즘을 컴퓨터에서 모방하여 문제를 해결하는 기법인데요. 진화연산은 컴퓨터 안에서 이를 시뮬레이션함으로써 순식간에 연산하여 해답을 진화하는 과정을 통해서 도출하게 됩니다.
Put simply, the machine generates numerous songs by analyzing the data given. From the songs generated, it selects the better songs and analyzes them again to generate the best song. Existing music composition software could only come up with similar songs to those it had learned from. This machine rises above this limitation to create songs that are original and free from plagiarism disputes.
딥러닝이 기존의 음악들을 학습하고 그것들을 다시 확률적으로 생성하게 되는데요. 그 생성되는 음악이 학습했던 음악과 그 유사도가 높을 확률이 굉장히 커서 표절의 위험도가 높은데요. 음악을 생성 자체에서 끝나지 않고 진화 프레임워크 안에서 여러 차례 평가하고 변형하는 작업을 통해서 기존의 음악과는 완전히 다른 음악이 생성되게 됩니다.
Active research on music composing artificial intelligence is being carried out around the world, not just here in Korea. In fact, Google, the creator of AlphaGo, unveiled the Magenta project and an 80-second piano piece that it had composed. However, Google's music composing AI only works with deep learning, limiting its capabilities as a music composing machine.
네, 이러한 데의 큰 문제는 실제 인간의 현상을 모델링을 한 게 아니고 단순히 어떤 기계적인 현상, 즉 딥 네트워크, 딥 러닝이라는 데에 완벽하게 의존을 해서 학습된 결과를 바탕으로 그대로 재현을 하는 형태의 연구가 수행이 되고 있어서 이러한 부분들이 한계라고 보시면 될 것 같습니다.
The AI developed by the Seongkyungwan University team is also not quite perfect. Although the melody was created by the machine, the final track was arranged by a human. In the future, should a perfect music composing AI become a reality, anyone with or without musicality will be able to create songs. It would bring groundbreaking change to the music industry and related fields.
1차적으로는 게임에 적용을 하려고 생각을 하고 있습니다. 그래서 게임의 상황에 맞는 음악이 자동으로 재생이 되는 또는 생성이 되는 그러한 응용 분야를 생각할 수 있을 것 같고요. 이게 좀 더 발전을 하면 실시간으로 CF 같은 것들 또는 영화음악 같은 분야의 활용 가치가 굉장히 높을 것으로 생각을 하고 있습니다.
Just where does the potential of AI end? Will AI be able to excel even in the field of art, the pinnacle of human expression? Will it be able to stir human emotions? Perhaps we'll find out in a not-so-distant future.
An obesity treatment device that uses LED light technology has been developed by an IT specialist. Meet Double H, a local startup behind the special healthcare wearable product. Around 1 in 8 adults are now obese. Considered a new public health epidemic, obesity is affecting an increasing number of people worldwide. With a global weight loss market worth close to $600 billion, Korean startup Double H has recently unveiled a new approach to reducing abdominal fat. Lumi Diet is a belt-type device worn around the waist. Wearing it for 30 minutes once or twice a day helps control abdominal obesity. The backside of the belt that comes in direct contact with the skin features about 200 small LED lamps, which help burn down belly fat.
두 가지 빛의 파장을 사용하고 있는데요. 이게 보시다시피 눈에 보이시는 빛은 이제 가시광선으로서 빨간 파장을 쓰고 있고요. 눈에 안 보이시는 부분은 적외선입니다. 그래서 가시광선 밖의형이기 때문에 눈에 안 보이는 두 가지 파장을 쓰고 있습니다.
Red light rays can penetrate up to 1 centimeter and infrared rays up to 5 centimeters deep into the skin. When the light energy emitted from the lamps reaches the subcutaneous fat layer, a chemical reaction occurs.
피부 투과해서 그 지방세포층에 도달하면요. 그 지방세포층에 있는 이제 그 지방세포들이 충분한 에너지를 받게 되면 얘네들이 이제 물과 지방산과 글리세롤을 분해하게 됩니다. 그 과정에서 지방세포의 세포벽에 이렇게 틈이 생기는데요. 그쪽으로 분해된 입자들이 빠져나와서 림프선을 따라서 체내에서 소모되거나 체외로 배출되는 그런 원리입니다.
Lumi Diet's vibration mode speeds up the burning of the dissolved fat. Conventional light therapy typically involves the use of laser. Nowadays, LED is being introduced as an affordable alternative to laser.
라이트 세라피라는 기술을 이용해서 레이저라는 빛은 굉장히 강하고 그리고 고가의 장비를 통해서 생산이 되는 빛이기 때문에 일반인들이 쉽게 접하기에는 굉장히 힘들었습니다. 그러나 최근 몇 년 전부터 LED라는 그런 전구로 대체가 되면서 이것이 이제 개인용 기기로 그렇게 발전을 하게 됐습니다.
Having completed a successful crowdfunding campaign in April, the product will be officially launched in the second half of 2016 with a price tag of $350.
개인용 또는 가정용으로 사용되는 이런 헬스케어 기기나 이런 미용 또는 다이어트 기기들이 일반적으로는 200불에서 한 500불 정도의 가격대가 형성이 되어 있습니다. 루미 다이어트의 경우에는 고객들의 큰 니즈에 의해서 구매가 되고 또 한 번 구매를 하게 되면은 단연간 사용할 수 있기 때문에 적정한 수준의 가격이라고 생각이 됩니다.
That's when the CEO first took interest in LED-based light therapy. He developed insights into the technology, seeking expert advice on its effectiveness and use, and setting directions in product development.
어떤 분야에 그러면은 가장 보편적으로 가장 소비자들이 강한 니즈를 느낄까 하는 부분을 갖다가 스터디를 하던 중에 역시 복부 쪽에 가장 뱃살이 안 빠지는 그런 부분에 고민이 많다는 걸 알고 또 다른 기술이지만은 여러 가지 형태의 제품들이 기존에 나와가지고 많이 판매가 되는 그런 부분을 보고 이쪽으로 하게 되면은 굉장히 큰 시장을 형성할 수 있겠구나 이제 그렇게 생각하고 시작을 했습니다.
He knew that product differentiation was crucial to the success of his business, as LED technology had wide-ranging applications, with a lot of companies expressing interest in it.
회로 같은 것도 아주 효율적으로 설계를 하고 그리고 사용되는 LED도 굉장히 납작한 플랫 LED로 설계를 하고 거기에 사용하는 어떤 빛이나 이런 부분들도 굉장히 짧은 시간에 효과를 볼 수 있도록 그렇게 레시피를 갖다가 저희가 최적화한 그런 부분이기 때문에 그래서 외형적으로 볼 때 굉장히 날렵하고 슬림하고 가볍고 그리고 예쁘게 그렇게 디자인이 된 그런 형태로 우리가 구현할 수 있었습니다.
Lee Kyung-han, the CEO of Double H, is an IT expert, having served as a senior executive at Samsung Electronics and CEO of Yahoo Korea. Lee is now starting to see the results of his hard work. He hopes he can inspire others in a similar situation as him.
지금 많은 사람들이 이런 자기의 어떤 몸매를 유지하기 위해서 굉장히 노력을 많이 하고 있는데 어떤 의료적인 측면의 어떤 그런 처방이나 처치보다는 일반인들이 자기가 평소에 생활 습관을 그대로 하면서도 자기의 몸매를 유지하고 관리하는 그런 쪽을 도와주는 기기로 그렇게 포지셔닝을 하고 있습니다.
Instead of taking the safe route and starting a business in the industry that he is familiar with, he is facing up to challenges and carving out a new way forward. His story is an inspiration to many aspiring entrepreneurs.
You know when you're changing money before going on an overseas trip, do you ever wonder how much the currency of the country you're traveling to is worth in Korean won?
I do. I always do. You know, the unit and value of currency varies from country to country. But why? Well, that's the question we're about to find out today.
A country's currency reflects its economic prowess. That's why governments are closely monitoring the value of their currencies. $1 US is about 100 Japanese yen, 1 euro, and 7 Chinese yuan. But it's approximately 1,100 Korean won, which is a 4-digit value.
That's right. The Korean won has large denominations. There aren't many countries where $1 is worth more than a 4-digit figure in the local currency. Besides Korea, there's Uzbekistan and Indonesia. As you can see, the currency unit differs from nation to nation because countries have their own monetary policies. When it comes to high denominations, it's hard not to talk about this country. In 2008, Zimbabwe was hit by hyperinflation following years of political turmoil and social unrest. As a result, the Zimbabwean dollar plunged to the point where 100 billion Zimbabwean dollars could barely buy 3 eggs.
Well, on August 1st, 2008, in order to rein in the runaway inflation rate, the central bank introduced new denominations by removing 10 zeros from the Zimbabwe dollar.
And after the redenomination, Zimbabwe's $100 trillion note became a treasured collector's item around the world due to its rarity.
Until recently, among countries that issue and circulate currency under normal conditions, Turkey had the highest denomination note. 1 million Turkish lira was about $7 US. But not too long ago, Turkey too redenominated its currency, so that 1 million lira now equals to 1 lira. Well, late last year, Venezuela flew in cargo planes filled with cash. Demand for banknotes in Venezuela was so high that they had been outsourced to printers all around the world. Now, this clearly shows the country is experiencing serious inflation.
Normally, they print too much money because of government budget deficit. When government budget runs a deficit, and when the government cannot find any other source to finance the deficit, the last resort of the government is to print money.
Korea has kept its currency denominations for the past 53 years since 1962, when 10 won was changed to 1 won. Some raise concerns about this since the Korean economy has grown more than 600 times over the same period. Simply taking out 3 zeros will help businesses simplify their accounting process and consumers avoid inconvenience in everyday transactions. Introducing new banknotes is also believed to help circulate the hidden cash in the underground economy into the market and increase tax revenues. Then what are we waiting for? Why not just go for it?
So even though it will be more convenient to remove 2 zeros from the currency unit, it still costs a lot of money to introduce currency reform. So that's why many countries are reluctant to introduce currency reform, even though they know the benefit of the currency reform. And one thing that you have to bear in mind in terms of the currency reform is that you really have to be careful not to cause any further inflation after you introduce new currency. If you look at the history, many countries failed in the currency reform because they caused inflation even after they introduced currency reform.
Redenomination is a much debated issue here. Supporters say if Korea maintains high denominations, there is a risk of appearing as an underdeveloped country. Critics, for their parts, argue introducing new banknotes may slow down the economy, citing huge socio-economic costs involved in the process.
That just shows how much impact the unit of currency has on the national economy. I guess we'll have to keep a close eye on how this debate will develop. And that's a wrap for today's Info Station.
Bizline Summer Vacation Special. Niche markets that enjoy booms during vacation season. Smart services from airlines and airports for arriving and departing travelers. Cork, a travel device that transforms any bottle into a Bluetooth speaker. What are the most popular destinations and average vacation costs for Koreans? Find out on our next episode.